Okay, so now we know the reason why our home caught fire. We had our investigation done on Monday. We still don't have the report back, but he was there and he told us exactly what the problem was, which is pretty amazing how these guys can just walk up to an area, see where it burned the hottest, the longest, or whatever, and dig through some ashes and then pick up the problem. That's just wild to me. Anyways, so we had an extension cord plugged in. It wasn't necessarily doing anything wrong. It wasn't plugged into something wrong. It was just the extension cord itself was a problem. It had been pinched or rolled over or compromised at some point, and it was in a bind. And he literally picked it up and showed the wires in it and how it was frayed. And I'm hoping y'all can't hear that train right there. But I don't know. Maybe we kicked it out of the way. Maybe that part was on top of the carpet because we had a carpet in the corner where we had all our workout gear. Maybe we sat a box on top of it, or maybe I had a plastic bag of clothes that I was taking to donate. Who knows? But it was on the spot, and it got hot, and poof, that's where it all started. There's no telling how long the fire burned before we actually knew that there was a fire. So I'm here to tell you that you should not be using an extension cord for a long-term purpose. Anytime, like if you needed an extension cord to run the vacuum cleaner, cool, use it. But then unplug it. You don't need, and I hope that all of you right now are thinking, what do I have an extension cord plugged into to extend the cord to plug XYZ in? Because that's not the purpose. It is so dangerous. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, he literally told us everything should be plugged directly into the wall unless you're using it for just a minute, like your shop vac or your, whatever. So be thinking about that. And go, if you have to put new outlets in, like this is going to make everyone have to have outlets like every 2 feet along the wall. So anyways, after we finished doing that, and we went just looking around, seeing how, if the door blew open into the pantry where the fire breached the house, or, just how close were we for it coming in our hallway that goes into our bedroom, because the doors are really close to each other. At some point, sitting there talking with the contractor, I realized that we still have the blueprints to the house. Mind you, we didn't build this house, y'all. We bought this house from some friends, and it was amazing when Darren ran in and jumped up on top of the shelf where the smoke and the fire was I wish I could show you where it was. He literally goes and gets the rolled up 8-page, 10-page prints and pulls them out and hands them over to our contractor, who is going to take them to PostNet and freaking have them reprinted and use them to rebuild our house. Here's a picture of him looking at our papers. Like, are you serious? I could not imagine. Look, he's got everything he needs. There's just so many little God winks through this whole thing already. And like I said, I'm going to share all the little steps of the way if I can get it documented and share it with you guys.